Clarissa Shields expresses her love for Papoose and says that he deserves everything and that she wishes she could surprise him with a baby on his B-Day. And then immediately after that, she clashes with fans who have comments on what she just said. One of the comments said, begging on the internet for a baby by a man who is still rapping about being single in 2025 is crazy work and suggests that Clarissa should keep that undefeated energy in the ring and not in the delivery room. Well, Clarissa didn't like that, and she asked if the person was the R word. Another person commented, girl, please be so for real. He's married and you have an entire legacy to maintain. Please be for real. And she says, shut your, it's called a divorce, goofy. If I were a close family member or a close friend of Clarissa Shields, I would recommend that she goes and enrolls in therapy before having a baby with Papoose, because I think she still has a lot of work to do and healing to do before she welcomes a baby into the world. But, you know, her body, her choice.
I said this not too long ago. To each his own is your business. I wish you the best. Personally, you should keep this private off screen. But, you know, part of me knows that you like to flaunt to the people who hate on it. Not for why the comments section is going off, but because there's protocol. And no matter how much we want to rewrite protocol, it's still protocol. The word is the word, whether you agree with it or don't. And what you and Papoose are doing, if it's not done correctly, it's going to blow up in your face. It really is. We're not supposed to covet other people's spouses. So you're already violating there. But to be so enthralled with a person that is taken already under the covenant by someone else, it speaks more to you and him than us. Y'all can do whatever the hell you want, right? At the end of the day, we aren't the ones that's going to judge your relationship. God is. Just like he's going to judge every single one of us for who we bring into our world or not. Is it love or is it infatuation? Is this love or is this trauma bonding? Let's do the true mechanics of this whole situation. How'd you meet? Under what conditions? What was your walk like outside of the ring before y'all got serious and connected? What was your patterns like in dating before him? What was his like before you? What kind of damage has been done to both of you before y'all came together? That is what y'all really need to be thinking about and considering. But of course, that doesn't really come across anybody's radar. We're too selfish. Looking at a person's body, their name and title, and how attractive they are, and you think that you can suppress all the pain, hurt, and make believe healed drama. You can just mask it and then make things work with somebody else that probably got the same stuff going on. It ain't gonna happen. You can lie to us. You can't lie to yourself. And maybe you're doing something that we don't know about. Maybe you and him are going to counseling. Maybe y'all already have figured out how to do this, and you're just happy and you just want to share your joys with the people, but you're playing a dangerous game. And I don't care one way or another what y'all do. But if you're really considering having a kid with this man before his divorce is final and all that, that's not responsible. It ain't. And if he really wants to, and if he really wants to lock in with you like that, he needs to get the paperwork done. The divorce needs to be final. Y'all shouldn't even be having sex while he's still married. Forget what we talking about. Shit, you can scroll past every comment. You don't have to respond to none of this shit. You still violating doctrine. You sleeping with a married man. Whether or not he getting and it actually being official is completely different. But I guess because you're Clarissa Shields and Papoose, you're excluded from violating the Bible. You're excluded from violating the covenant, the commandments that don't apply to you. The same way it don't apply to everybody guilty of the Epstein stuff. Y'all think because you're rich that you can do things that we can't. Know we're all equal when it comes to what we're going to get judged for. Doesn't matter how tall the order is. So again, best of luck to you. What is your foundation built on?
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pusha talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sign flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new plane. If you get it messy,